Hello, everybody. Welcome back, loves. Welcome back to Queen Cancer Tarot channel, everyone. I am the host. My name is Catherine. I'm here to bring you clarity, guidance, and love messages. And we are looking at part two of you versus them. We did look at your energy and your person's energy, Cancer. So now what I want to do is focus more on this. Uh, I don't know what to call it here, but this person thought, first of all, they thought they were a gigolo, right? They thought that this person was busy in the streets, is what it looks like, okay? And basically, what this person thought they were going to do is that they thought they were going to play you, Cancer, is what they thought, right? But with that Queen of Swords energy, Cancer, and with that, like you knew there was an intuition the entire time that this person was on some BS, right? You found out the truth about this person, okay? With the sun here, you found out the truth. Before you had an opportunity to blow up this person's new spot with this Queen of Wands energy because they figure, well, you know. So now they're just going to stay over here with this Queen of Wands, right? They're not going to come back to this situation that they had with you. They've now walked away from this. And they're now setting up shop with this Queen of Wands energy, okay? As if you didn't even exist, right? As if you never even existed. Poof, they're just going to make you disappear as if you never even existed. So I know that it hurts, Cancer, and I can see that you are hurt by this person, but you're not going to remain that way, okay? I'm going to pull some oracle messages for your side, and then I'm going to pull some oracle messages for your person's side since I didn't do that at the beginning of the reading, okay? This person is a bit of a character to have the audacity to think that they're going to karmically get away with this. So I feel like, Cancer, you really want this person to pay their karma, right? Um, they will. In due time, they will. Okay? They will. This person thought that they were just going to end things with you, right? When you found out the truth, and they were just going to cut you off, right? And then go and be with this third party. So basically, like almost like that Tyler Perry movie. Remember, Why Did I Get Married? Remember when he drug his wife out of the house in front of his mistress? Do y'all remember that part? If you have not seen that movie, please go and watch it. Even if you just watch the first 30 minutes, okay? First 15 minutes. That's all you have to do, okay? And that will shake you and bring you to a place that you're not going to be able to come back from until you watch the rest of the movie. So go and check it out. That's kind of like this energy here, okay? Tell me about Cancer, please. So we have wedding rings, okay? And you were committed, Cancer. This was definitely a soul connection. You thought you were getting married to this person, and you made a promise to this person. You meant what you said, okay? You had hopes that this would actually go somewhere. You thought this was a divinely guided connection, but this person was with that Five of Swords energy. They were playing with your head, they were playing mind games, right? We have clock here, okay? Cycles, okay? And needs time, takes time, in time, time to heal and progress. It is going to take some time for you to heal from this situation, Cancer, because you were really bonded with this person. You really, really, really cared about this person. I feel like the sun set, it rose and it set on this person for you. Do you see what I'm saying? This person was your wish fulfillment. You thought that this was it. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, it was very eye opening for you. The truth was closure for you when it came to this person. Do you see what I'm saying? The truth was closure. Tell me more about Cancer. Look, we have Axe, Cancer, Axe, okay? It says breakup, separation, stop the pattern, okay? Silent treatment and abandonment. When this person walked away with that Five of Pentacles here, when this person abandoned you, Cancer, this was the final straw. This was the final straw. This is when you realize this person was heartless and cold, okay? This is when you knew this person had no love for you. When they were able to walk away from you and go and be with this third party person, like you hadn't given this person all of this time. All of this time, we have the Seven of Pentacles. You waited for this person with the Hangman. Come on now. Hangman and the Seven of Pentacles. Go check out part one. The link is below. All right. You waited for this person, but now with the Seven of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups here, now this person is trying to stall out the Queen of Wands. See? See how this person is taking your kindness and then they're going and hurting this third party now? Like they just won't quit, Cancer. So I feel like the karma is going to be real for this person, okay? It is. It is going to be real for this person. Under the deck, we have the Runner, and we have the Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelation, okay? Solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay, and then Runner in a codependent relationship, fear of intimacy, and listening to ego here with Boat, Cancer. So I do feel like you are going to be getting what you need from this, and there's going to be closure. This talks about closure. It says receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, and closure, issues. But you're not going to have any issues here. You're running from this situation. Do you see what I mean? You're running from it. You're tired of the Sword and the Rose. You see what I'm saying? You're happy to have been pricked, okay, by the thorn, and it kind of woke you up. It hurt you. Yes, it did, but it also opened your eyes. So now let's look at your person's energy, okay? Let's pull Oracle for your person's energy. And then I want to look into this person to see, like, if are they going to get their karma? You see what I'm saying? Are they going to get their karma? They think they can just move on to this new person and just have a new life, right? I don't think it's going to go that way. Not the way they think it is, okay? Look, we got the chaser. Look at this. We have the runner and now we have the chaser. Do you see? But what's funny is that the chaser is on their side. You're not chasing them, right? They're chasing this narrative, okay, that they have to try to keep with this Queen of Wands, who I feel is also starting to side eye this person, okay? I'm telling you, this Queen of Wands is starting to side eye this person. We have the Queen of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups here. And we have the High Priestess twice. So again, I feel like this Queen of Wands energy is no dummy. Okay. We also have the Empress coming up over here. Let's see. Tell me about Cancer's person, please. Look, we have hammer. So we have the axe and we have the hammer here. Sabotage, rebuilding. Look at this. And it also says repetition, repetitive, interrogation, repetitive, persistent, and working on it. See, this person is someone who's used to tearing situations down and then just going and rebuilding elsewhere. So you've broken this person over here, Cancer. So this person's broken you. They've abandoned you. And now they've moved on and now they're going to try to rebuild elsewhere on your brokenness. That's funny. That's funny. But yeah, okay. And then we have palm tree, which is funny here because I saw palm tree here, Cancer. So, this talks about permanence, it talks about flexibility and endurance. So this person they've broken you down, okay? And now this person thinks that they're going to thrive in a new connection with someone new, right? But they have to chase this narrative, right? In order to get this Queen of Wands locked in where they need them to be, right? Because they don't truly have this Queen of Wands. With the Three of Wands here, this Queen of Wands is ready to go elsewhere. This Queen of Wands is ready to set their sails, right? And apparently, with the Seven of Pentacles here and the Seven of Cups, they're begging for this Queen of Wands to wait as well. Do you see what's happening? The Queen of Wands is leaving, okay? The Queen of Wands is an empress. And this person is coming in with the Knight of Cups energy here. You have the Knight of Cups to the Empress here. Look at this, Cancer. Your person is still flirting, still trying to make it happen with an Empress. And an Empress is like, I'm not all about that. I like you. Let's date. Let's, be friends and be friends with benefits type energy. No, this is a grown ass woman, grown ass divine feminine. They are not trying to play them stupid little games, okay? That this Knight of Cups is trying to play. They're not. They're not trying to play it. Under the deck, we have keys on a ring. Look at this. Cupid's arrow, and we have separation with twin flames. So listen, many options, decision, unconventional, string along, and one night stand. See what I'm saying? This person is coming in as a whole Knight of Cups energy. Like they're playing games. They're not serious. They're coming in as a karmic, okay, with separation and twin flames. Even this Empress is not falling for the bullshit. Do you see what's happening here? even this Queen of Wands energy that's also coming in as an Empress, because I feel like this person doesn't know anything. This person is lying to not just you, but to the Queen of Wands. They don't know how shitty this person is either, Cancer. Okay? So, see, with the Nine of Pentacles here, this person has been pretending that they are living as a single person. They have been acting as though you maybe they're telling this person that they left you a long time ago, all you do is fight, you're a terrible person, and all these horrible things. This is the narrative that this person has built up for them to believe it, long enough for this person to get in here with that Knight of Cups and try to talk their shit and finesse their way in. But it's not happening anymore. That Five of Swords is gone. It's burnt out. It's burnt out. The Chaser, the Runner, has become the Chaser, and the Chaser has become the Runner. Okay? The stories have flipped here. So, yeah, I feel like this person is definitely going to get their karma. I definitely see it happening. Let's see, though. Let's pull some tarot. Interesting. Let's see. Will this person get their karma? Will they get their karma, Cancer? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell us about Cancer, please. Will Cancer's ex-person, okay, this person that walked out on Cancer, or just Cancer's person for purposes of this reading, I won't be petty. Will they get their karma? Will this person get their karma? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides. So we have the moon here. Piscean energy. And look, we have the Two of Wands. So this person is sitting in an energy of not knowing when it's going to happen, not knowing what direction it's coming from, but they're going to be sitting in an energy of waiting. Okay? Pretty much waiting on all of their shit to come back to them. They're nervous. They're sitting in an energy of trying to play it safe. All right? They are trying to play it safe here, but with that moon, they don't know what is going to go down. Do you see what I'm saying? Because they don't know what you're planning on doing. They don't know what this Queen of Wands knows or is going to find out. They just don't know. Everything is up in the air for this person. Okay? Everything is up in the air. Yeah, the Ten of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the Two of Pentacles. Like, this person is going back and forth trying to figure out exactly whether or not with the Nine of Wands, if things are going to work out or not, or with the Five of Cups, if this person is going to end up leaving as well. So I feel like there is some trouble in paradise. I feel like this person thinks that their person knows. I'm telling you, this Queen of Wands knows more than you think, Cancer. You may not have to do a thing. Do you see what I'm saying? You may not have to do a thing when it comes to this person. They're going to get their karma all by themselves. They're going to get their karma all by themselves. You're not going to have to get your hands dirty at all. You're not going to have to mention anything, Cancer, to this Queen of Wands. I really don't see you doing a thing. But let's see here. We have the Moon and the Two of Wands. Like, what is this person worried about? What are they afraid of? You see what I'm saying? What is all the uncertainty? Holy Spirit, angels, and guides, tell me about the Moon and the Two of Wands, please. The Moon and the Two of Wands. Yeah, the Four of Pentacles. This person is worried. This talks about insecure, being guarded, looking over your shoulder. Okay. Under the deck, look, the Judgment card. Look at this. This person is afraid of being found out. They are afraid that this Queen of Wands is going to hand them the boot. Do you understand? Interesting. Interesting. Ten of Cups with the Page of Wands and the Two of Pentacles. They're trying to figure out how to hurry up and get this person to fall in love with them. Page of Pentacles. See? They're trying to hurry up and get this person to look at them as if they can do no wrong. They want this person to believe in them. But with the Queen, look, we have the King of Swords here and the Death card. It's over. It's over. It's too late. I feel like the truth is already, the cat's already been let out the bag. You know what I mean? That's crazy. That is crazy. So, like I said, this King of Swords is trying to get their narrative out, okay, before this Queen of Wands walks away. Or before this Queen of Wands no longer believes anything that they have to say. Tell me about the Nine of Wands and the Five of Cups. I feel like this is their karma. This Queen of Wands is not as set in stone as they thought it was. See, we have the Fool. See? This Queen of Wands is not afraid of leaving this person. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, Two of Swords. Look at that. See? This person has no problem cutting and running. This person has no problem leaving. This Queen of Wands energy is no more committed with this person than the man in the moon. They have no ties to this person. And when they find out that your person is the piece of shit that they have no problem leaving. You're dealing with a whole empress. A whole empress. Keys on a ring and Cupid's arrow. I feel like this person has many other options, not just your person. So your person thought that they were playing you and moving on, but they were moving to a player. Do you see what I'm saying? They got with the wrong one. They were moving to another empress, like you. Not even a player, just somebody who knew the game, basically. You don't have to be a player to know the game, okay? You don't. And just so happened, your person, they they went to the wrong one. They went to the wrong side of the fence. They should have come back home, but they didn't. They left you hanging. And it's a good thing you let them go. I'm telling you. So, what is the future of this connection? All right, with this Queen of Wands. What is the future of the connection with the Queen of Wands here? Let's see. We have the Ace of Wands, so definitely it's not going to last long. I can see that. Or it's an energy of like it's going to end up being like a one night stand. And the Nine of Pentacles. Isn't that ironic? Isn't that ironic? Now this Empress is going back to pre-Empress energy. Just as quick as they went into Empress energy with your person, now they're gone. I'm sorry, but the player has just been played, Cancer. The player has just been played. We have the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Wands. That's the end, baby. And we have the Five of Wands here. So what's funny is that this Queen of Wands now with the Four of Cups has pulled back all of their energy. They've become bored and now they've moved on to other options. The Queen of Wands has other options. So your person is really sitting in a totally screwed up position right now. They chose very fucking wrong. And now they have to eat crow. They chose wrong, and now they have to eat crow. Hierophant, Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Cancer, you wanted to marry this person. You cared about this person. You would have given this person everything. But they chose to walk away. They chose to abandon you, discard you. No, not cool at all. Now with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, their little one night stand is one night standing it. You see what I'm saying? Check your people. Where are your people at? Six of Swords. This is somebody getting getting away. This is someone who's moving on. They've learned their lesson. They're going to manifest elsewhere with the Magician. This is somebody who has no trouble. You see what I'm saying? They have no problems getting what they want. Do you see what I mean? So your person's going to realize that they screwed up big time. Ace of Swords with the Ten of Wands. This is when they're going to really be messed up, Cancer. Look, Four of Cups. This person is realizing, damn, I really messed up. I really, really, really messed up. I shouldn't have walked away from Cancer. Look at this, Three of Swords. I shouldn't have hurt Cancer in this way. I wonder what Cancer is doing right now. I wonder if she still cares about me, even a little bit. With the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody's moved on. Look, we have the Page of Swords. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But with the Nine of Pentacles here, Cancer is now pre-empress. Your Queen of Wands is now a pre-empress. With the Lovers and the Devil, bro, you should have taken care of the love that you had when you had it. Okay? But now you lost it. So, this person is suffering for sure, Cancer. They are. I'm going to take this into an extended. I'm going to open this up to the collective. If you all are interested in more energy around this situation, the final outcome, I'm getting ready to pull some oracle messages. I'm going to pull from various cards over here. And then we're going to take it into a deeper extended. I'm going to do Cancer versus all 12 signs. And then we are going to look at the energy surrounding singles. And also, we're going to look at career and finance. Okay, for the week. We'll look at an overview for the week. All right. I love you guys so much. Take care of each other. Take care of yourselves. And I will see you next time. Bye, loves.